Death to the Daleks is an underrated classic Dalek story. While it has definite flaws, such as the soundtrack and the fact that it suffers from several well-worn Terry Nation Dalek story tropes, it does have some unique aspects to it that make it enjoyable in its own right. While the idea of putting the Daleks in a setting where their technology is useless to them has been done better in other stories, such as Order of the Daleks, Death to the Daleks has the credit of being the first TV episode to fully explore this idea. The Daleks can't rely on their power, so they have to employ more sinister and deceptive strategies to get what they want. The Daleks themselves look great in this story, and aside from a few examples of wear and tear here and there, the props in this story are probably the best that the Daleks looked in the John Pertwee era. Death of the Daleks gets a lot of flack for the fact that it depicts the Daleks as much weaker than they are usually portrayed, as they are defeated by primitive life forms on one occasion, and Daleks die in several hilarious ways throughout the story. But the whole point of this episode is to depict the Daleks caught up in a situation in which they are suddenly weak, and to be fair to the Daleks, aside from the occasional embarrassing casualty here and there, they do fairly well for themselves. They were able to quickly adapt to the lack of energy weapons by swapping them out for projectile-based gun sticks, even taking the time to do target practice on a tiny TARDIS, and soon subjugate the members of the local population, forcing them to work or face extermination. Their false alliance with the humans gets them what they want, and they are able to infiltrate the Exelon city using brute force with minimal casualties. Overall, Death to the Daleks might not be a perfect story, but it is a fun watch, and a decent Dalek story in its own way. It's certainly one of the most unique classic Who Dalek stories. What do you think? Do you like Death to the Daleks? Let me know what you think of this story in the comments below.